What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Every Week We Follow. Today, we've got a special guest for our preview of the Brentford game this Sunday at 2 p.m, if I remember rightly. Kick off.
That's correct, James. Well done.
Yes, I am very chuffed with myself for getting that accurately and correct. We have got Simon from Be on the Wall on all the socials. He is with us today. He's actually, is it today or tomorrow you're off down to Sky? When is it you're off down to Sky, Simon? Is it next
Monday,
week?
deadline day.
This man,
we are in the presence of greatness. Like we've got him before he goes global, right? So we've got him early. He's going to go on Sky on Monday and never be seen again on podcast because his contract won't allow it. He can only speak to.
I'll never forget you.
But anyway, so we're going to talk about the game in a sec. But first, obviously, we are still running our ball competition. So there is the QR code down below if you're on your TV. There is also a link in the description as well. £5 donation to Acorns. It all goes to a wonderful, wonderful charity, a wonderful cause. A signed football, signed memorabilia from Peter With and Brian Little as well. We have also, oh my God, my mind has gone completely blank.
All right, okay.
Jesus.
Let me fill that in, friend. Right, because just on that, so get your mind back, right? Because this ball, right, we've been advertising all season. I got banned on TikTok for 3 days, right, for trying to promote it because they said I was promoting gambling, right? And I'm like, what? I appealed it 3 times and they still turned me down and said it broke community guidelines. I'm like, I even put a message said, please explain to me, like I'm a 5-year-old, how asking someone to donate money to win a ball for a charity, which the link is in my bio on TikTok, right? A Just Giving link, which I'm able to promote, but I can't talk about it. Mate, like, give your head a wobble. Like, so after 3 days with no TikTok live, I was kind of going cold turkey. I think I'm like, you know.
The thing that I completely forgot, which is kind of an essential thing for any YouTuber, was if you are new here, please do subscribe. If you want more of this professional stuff, if you want more of this professional stuff that we're talking about right now, do give us a like. Let us know in the comments. As always, we don't have a clue what we are talking about.
Look, the good news is, right, all the books
say...
and
brilliant. No, he's back. There we go. Technical issues already. Fantastic.
All the literature says, right, that it takes 3 to 5 years to grow on YouTube. So we're only in year 2, right? So all the unprofessionalism is just standard, mate. Like, we'll get there by year 5 if we're still doing it, which we probably will be. We probably won't have an excuse, but
part of the charm. Everyone tunes in for like when Kevin's camera just fell off a cliff. It's hilarious. When we're sat in a field doing a podcast, I've got my phone like leant up against a bog roll. It's what everyone's tuning in.
Was that against Brentford?
I don't know. Was it against Brentford?
When did we play? Was it August? It was the start of the season. It was, wasn't it? Because we were in Dubs of Rock, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was like the 5th. It was our 5th game, something like that. Yeah, it must be around.
Can't hear ya.
Oh, Simon.
Pause. Start again.
Yeah,
I can't hear anything. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
someone just tried calling me and it's muffed everything up.
Oh, okay.
Simon, leave. Simon,
come
look
back.
at the screen. Leave. Come back in.
Leave, come back in.
Yes.
Try that. He's not looking at the screen. And I was like, oh my God, this is terrible.
What a brilliant start to the show, James. Right?
Always, mate. Always. I am still dying of this chest thing. So if I do cough, I do apologise. I'll try and mute every time.
Mate, you're definitely getting better because you got through that intro solidly, mate. So
yeah. No. I definitely.
There you go, mate. It was Saturday, 23rd of August. We lost 1-0 to Brentford, and that's when
it
we
was
in the
that
field
one.
in the bog roll.
Crazy.
Yeah. I remember it correctly.
That's amazing.
So we were drunk, and so were the Villa.
I'm back.
I think
the return.
I think
leave and come back.
No, mate. As you missed it when he came in.
Yeah.
The first thing, he was upside down. And then he just flipped him around. Oh, God. Right. Jesus
Brilliant.
Christ. Okay. Professional.
Professional. Everyone hasn't turned off. They're still here. Come on. We got this. There's a game to be played on Sunday.
I suppose straight over to you, Simon.
Is that Jeff?
How are you feeling about this game? How are you feeling about this game? I mean, you guys started the season really well, but you seem to have kind of fell off a cliff a little bit recently.
Would we say falling off a cliff? It's a bit. We've just come off the back of a 7-game unbeaten run. It's two games. The one against Chelsea, we played really, really well and just didn't take our chances. Forest, yes, that you could say that was falling off a cliff.
Yeah, what happened there,
we didn't even play that bad. It was just Dice just sucked the life out of the game. We couldn't get going. Fair play, they did what they had to win. We didn't have a way around it, so
messed up my acca, mate. That's what it did.
That's why you're salty. Brentford, they've fallen off a cliff.
They've fallen off a cliff. You
can't 2 games.
I obviously follow Forest relatively closely because of the in-laws. So if I see someone losing against Forest, I'm like, you're in trouble. You're in a bad place right now if you've just lost to Forest. But some quick Villa news. Obviously, Tammy Abraham is now an Aston Villa player once again. The squad is winding back the years to the late 20 teens and the early 2020s. You've got Leon Bailey back, Emi Buendia, Tammy Abraham, Dougie Luiz is on the way back in. Simon's gone again. Like, honestly,
these names, really going on? He can't
He's
cope
back
with the
again.
names.
The Stound's gone.
Right, mate. Those names are really enough, right? That is the it obviously scared Simon to death. Like he's kind of like, I can't deal with that with prime Leon Bailey, you know. So I think if these players can kind of get on board, maybe they're coming back, right, to seal the deal. Like Tammy started the journey with us, mate. He got us back to the Premier League. Those 25 goals were massive, right? So if he now comes back at this point of this season, right, and we go on to win something, right? I'm going to say something, whatever that is, right? You make it up in your own head what you want it to be. Then mission complete, mate. Unai Emery will be one of the greatest managers that's ever lived. He's upside down again.
Give it a chance. Give it a chance. My manager keeps calling me to tell me my kebab's here, and I'm like, I know. I saw you walk in with it. Stop calling me.
Sorry, mate. We need to get this moving then, so you can have your kebab.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Cold kebab is good kebab. It's all good.
You need to set it. Do not disturb. Get that do not disturb.
Yeah. That's rookie error.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, obviously we've got all these. You were just saying, guys, if we do win something, I mean, what's the aim for Tammy? Do you think? Obviously, what is it? 16 games. I mean, he's got here.
To come in and I'm going to say to show Ollie Watkins where to put the ball. Like, you know, the white thing, it's got net on it, and the ball has to go in it, right? And they're all going to come at me. No, I think it's the common challenge. It's the common challenge, Ollie. You know, and I hopefully that Tammy will be the rocket up Ollie's arse that we need to get him firing. You know, and if Watkins can go on and actually, you know, he's on 8 goals. If he can get to 15 goals this season, I think that will be an incredible season for Ollie.
Amazing.
And he set himself a target of 20. He loves scoring against Brentford, right? Because it's his old stomping ground. Like he's had some good joy over there the last couple of seasons. I do worry about what's going on with Ollie psychologically, because, you know, he should, as we've talked about on numerous times, he should be kind of in amongst the goals more than he is for the way we play. You know, particularly in the last 3 or 4 months that we've played some wonderful football. Like our build-up play has been superb. In the last few games, even against Fenerbahce and Newcastle, like the 1-2 touch stuff was, I think it's undefendable at times. Doesn't matter how good you are at defending, when you do it that quickly, like teams struggle to kind of close down. We've worked out finding that little gap on the edge of the area for likes of Buendia, Rodgers to get shots away. You know, they've got us out of jail a few times. It's just in those clinical moments when we create something in and around the box that Ollie takes 5 chances to put the ball in the back of the net.
Sounds like we could do with a certain Igor Thiago in our team, if I'm honest.
I was gonna say.
Let's swap this. You have Ollie back.
Coming back. You can go back. You can go back in time like we have. Yeah. Perfect.
You could give us Patrick Bamford, and we'll turn anyone into a striker, mate. It doesn't matter who they are. Ollie Watkins weren't even a striker. We made him a striker. It was a winger.
Well, that's a big question mark over that one, mate. But yeah, you made him an attacking player. No,
bang goals for us.
He was brilliant for you.
He has banged in goals for us as well.
Yeah, look, he's been. I'm not going that route. He's been superb for the Villa, like overall. Like he's our overall Premier League goal scorer. James and I have been hypercritical about him, or me in particular, because we are trying to push to that next level. You know, we are where we are, and we're third in the league. We've had a magnificent season. Yes, the start was rocky, where we lost to you guys on the 23rd of August, when James and I were drunk in a field trying to balance a phone up with some bog roll. That was fun times, right? And it's one of those where it's now or never for us, really, in terms of pushing forward for Ollie. Like he either gets to the level or he ends up getting moved on, and I think that's what will happen. But he's got a real opportunity now. You know, if he's got any aspirations of getting on the plane for the World Cup, like he's got 15 games to really make his case. It's doable. Like he could go on and easily score 12 goals and get that 20 goals in a season. Then he's for me, he'd be first choice behind Harry Kane. But at the moment, there's other names being batted around. So even like, this would embarrass me. Like Calvert-Lewin, they were talking about it on Monday Night Football. You know, he's got 9 goals this season, and he looks sharp, looks good. But you know, he's playing ultimately in a team that's battling relegation. You know, for me, if you're going taking strikers for a World Cup, you've got to be in that bracket of like 15, 20 goals. So, and Ollie's not quite there yet. But with the arrival of Tammy, let's hope that kind of inspires him to get foreign. You know.
Well, on the flip side of you're saying about Calvert-Lewin, he's like playing for Leeds. That's the strikers you want to be looking at, because they're not in the greatest teams, and they're banging, and he's banging goals against defenses that that are tough. And if you're getting goals, it's just like strikers in our team. If they're getting goals, just imagine what they're going to do in a good team. So
yeah, that's the thing, because your chances are limited, right? So he's actually banging in goals in a team that's struggling, so he's having to try and take it by the scruff of the neck. And also, his goals are so important because they score less goals, so they're more important than a team where goals are coming from other parts of the pitch. Yep. Anyway, I don't want to talk about Ollie Watkins anymore. This is a Brentford preview, right? Obviously, there is relevance there because of the Ollie Watkins history, but we are moving on from this. So Simon, where do you think Brentford's aspirations are currently? I can't remember exactly where you're sitting in the league.
They're 8th in the table. We're 8th, 33 points.
You were telling me Champions League a couple of weeks back, and I was like, mate, you've got a pretty tough run coming up, and it was starting with Chelsea, and you've lost that first 2.
Yeah, what did I say? We was going to get something like 15 or 17 points out of those games.
I think you're struggling a couple of them.
It's not gone great, is it? I mean, we're currently now we're sort of where, well, it's not where I thought we'd be at the beginning of the season, but we'd be in and around the top 10. That's where we're sort of aiming for every season, I think. But this year we've built the squad now. It feels like we've got a good squad. We gave the Carabao Cup a good run, and hopefully we can do the same in the FA Cup as well. And it sort of gives me a little bit of hope if we can sneak into those European places. I think we'll definitely have the team to be able to concentrate on the league, solidify a top 10 finish, and maybe Europe again, and do well in the European competition if that's what happens. So I think we're been gearing up for this European away day for a little while now.
Because it's incredibly tight, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen the Premier League.
Oh, it's nuts.
At this stage of a season, be this tight. Like, you are 3 points off of 6th, but you're also 3 points off of 13th. It's all like, it's absolutely mental.
It's crazy.
Well, like I say, a couple of wins in this division, and the table just you go from top half to bottom half, or into the Champions League spots.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's mad.
And this season, there has been so many like crazy results, wild upsets, teams lower down beating teams above them. So there are those leapfrogs and that kind of like jumping around. Whereas before, it would very much be a case of, well, yeah, you might win those games, but it's unlikely that they're going to lose them. Whereas now, teams are beating each other all over the place. And we've massively taken advantage of that. The fact that we've managed to hit such a good run of form, put together all these wins, been very consistent, and those below us have been fighting about all over the place. And so we've just managed to, stretch that gap between us and that fourth place. Now it's like 8 points, I think. It's it's what a season for us. It's absolutely incredible. But these are the kind of games
until Sunday.
But obviously we are playing your lot, which up until fairly
Revenge of the Bees, mate. We're coming for you.
Well, we do well against the top six. We do well against, because you actually come out and play, so we can play our football instead of sitting behind the ball. It does my nutting.
I will say, up until it's really weird. Like if you actually look at like the head-to-head record between us, it's like we didn't lose a game for like the first 9. We then didn't win a game for 7. Then we won our next 6. It's like this really weird thing where it's just kind of flip-flop between the two teams. Obviously, we haven't been in our last two fixtures against you in the League Cup, as well as at your place earlier in the season. But hopefully, we're looking to make a change on that this weekend. I'm still think like I just fancy us at home against anyone, and I know we said that about Everton, which obviously didn't go very well. That was the last home game we had. But I just fancy us at home against anyone, if I'm honest.
I've said that about us until Forest last weekend.
Yeah. Wait, the biggest problem with that squad is so decimated.
Well, that's it, right? For us, this weekend is about how quickly these new signings or old signings or loanees that are coming back from abroad, whatever they've done, whether they can hit the ground running. And you'd like to think they can, because they know how the club operates, they know the expectation from Unai Emery. It's just whether they fit into that system and they can just keep the tempo of what we play. Because last 2 performances from us, after losing to Everton, I was like, okay, maybe the wheels are starting. This is it. The demise is happening. But the way we played against Fenerbahce with a depleted squad, and the way we played against Newcastle, I thought was excellent. Honestly, the energy levels, the players coming in, Tyrone Mings, Anana coming back from injury, Bogard was excellent. Like these are, Sancho suddenly started doing stuff, and you go, we know that there's levels to this game, and these players can hit it. They've just not necessarily done it consistently because they have not been in the squad or whatever. And we've relied heavily on our midfield, which probably 6 to 8 weeks ago was stacked. Like we had like 5-6 options, and then all of a sudden it's decimated. I mean, to get 1 injury is bad, but to lose your core midfield 3 players in 2 weeks, is devastating. It is, because all 3 of them.
The last time I was on Sky, I was like, mate, why can't we win the league? Like, we're in the title race. Our midfield is like, we've got Anana, Kamara, Tielemans. But I was literally going through it, and I'm like, they are now
McGinn.
all
Look, and this is it, right? Emery won't even discuss the injuries. He'll go out to the players that are there and fit. He'll go, right, you got to go out there and do a job. We're at home. Our record at home is unbelievable. We've lost 3 games in 2 years. Like it's just about business on the wall. It's now the business end of the season for me. Now we've gone over halfway. This is where it starts to kind of, are we serious title contenders? And Sunday's game is one of those. If we are, we simply have to win the game. Like it's that.
That's just simply. It is one of those games we should win.
Yeah, and if we don't, then I think we just kind of have to accept reality and go, actually, our squad is depleted. We are where we are, and that's amazing. Can we finish in the Champions League spots? Because that's got to be the aim. And can we win the Europa League? Because even with the decimated squad that we've got, all those, bar Kamara, all those players will be back for the end of the season. So McGinn and Tielemans will be back for beginning of April. So that's the last 2 months of the season where we've got some difficult fixtures. We've actually got a run of games after you that you would say on paper are winnable games for us. Do you know what I mean? And so we've got an opportunity here to put some pressure on Man City and Arsenal. I'm not saying we will, but we've got an opportunity to it. So if that's not an incentive for the players coming in to go, look, you could be part of something great here, which is what I think Unai Emery's, that's the message, right? That our dreams have no limit is the quote that he's used. And obviously, we've had a lot of a stick about can we win the league? Probably not, right? But as fans, that's what you believe. That's what we're all in the league for, right? We all want to win it. Every team from 20th to second are going, I want to be at the top spot. That should be the dream. So I think something magical was happening under Unai Emery, and I've got a feeling that we're going to be okay. I think we're just going to take one game at a time, and the players coming back. We've got Ross Barkley coming back as well. So if we can just avoid any more injuries between now and April, right, we should be all right.
Literally before that Newcastle game, the main thing was like just no injuries, and I was like, if Tielemans gets injured and then he's out for 2 months, like, oh my god. Right. So anyway, back onto. So now let's have a look at our predicted lineups. So obviously both of you guys have sent them through. Simon, if you want to go through yours first, give us just kind of highlights on the main things. Are there any kind of main changes in there? Who do we need to watch out for?
Yeah, I mean, the only sort of changes is Sepp coming in. Aya picked up an injury in the first half against Forest, so we haven't had an update. We've heard it's his ankle. So, with his history of going out injured, he's probably going to be out for God knows how long. I mean, he's just signed the contract the day before or the day of the last game, and it's just typical Brentford fashion. A signing comes in and then an injury. So that's Aya out, and he's done really well. He's slotted in and he's kept Van der Berg right out of it. So that's going to be a bit of a miss, but Sepp coming in is pretty much like for like. He's a great defender, and he was doing brilliant as well until he had a little bit of a knock. Hendo probably come in, I think, as Damsgaard went off injured as well on Saturday in the first half. So that's going to be music to your ears, because he's literally that first half as well. If he'd have stayed on, we would have won that game. Yeah. He was carving out all sorts of opportunities. And that I'm gutted. I'm hoping we hear something soon. It'll probably be Friday or Saturday when they usually do their little updates. And then Dango coming back in, most likely after coming back from AFCON. He gave us a little bit of a cameo on Saturday. Wasn't the best, and everyone sort of questioned the price tag on him and things like that. But it's his first season. Give him a chance. He'll be fine, I think. And it'd be nice to see him get on the score sheet nice and early on Sunday. And everything else is pretty much as it should be. I think we'll definitely be going out to definitely try and attack you boys. We won't be sitting back, hopefully, because these are the games that we can win, because you'll be coming at us as well, which will leave the gaps where we like to dance in and out with Jensen. He'll be our little magic man or magician. Vitali putting the strings in the centre, and I think might even push Hendo so that he's pushing up the field a little bit. When he came on Saturday, he showed he can do that really well, and he was linking up, making some almost moments happen. So hopefully we can get it. We just need to get it into feet to Thiago, for Christ's sake. Stop lumping it up to him. He has to do so much work when we lump it, route one. Give it him at his feet. We see what he can do. He's 16 goals to the good. Get it to his feet, man.
I'll tell you what, if you do lump it over the top of our back four, if we're playing Pau Torres, that is the way that you get in.
Well, there we go.
Because so we always struggle when Pau Torres is a fantastic footballer, brilliant defender when it's in front of him. The second he's turned and he's running back to goal, it's scary.
He's slower than me.
Keith, are you listening to this, Keith?
Yeah. So we need to watch out for that.
It is fascinating, really, because the two ways you beat us is that's the first way you beat us, if you can get in behind and get balls over the top.
Yeah.
The second one is just what you say. If you come and press us well enough, we can make mistakes. However, we have been very good at playing out, and if we can break that press, then you'll be in trouble. It's going to be an interesting game, I feel, because there's there's real psychological barrier to this. So you've beaten us. And I remember the first game in August where I thought Hender's basically bossed the midfield, and Onana in that game. I remember I went in because I said, he's a 6'4" man mountain. He should be dominating the midfield, and Henderson made him look very ordinary, and it was really frustrating. But we are a different beast from August to now, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen, because that's where we'll win and lose it. And then having Damsgaard out, I didn't mean to celebrate injury. I don't wish injury on anyone. I just think that's for us, because he's been a fucking nightmare to play against for us. He's caused nothing but problems. So that's good news for us. And same for you, having the key components. Like this is that midfield, that Torres problem has been eradicated because our midfield's been so good. Like, we've protected those balls being played over the top and getting Torres turned around. But there've been signs recently. And if you watch the Newcastle game back, it's the reason why Emery subbed him off in the second half, because the pace of Barnes and anyone with pace against him, like if you're clever enough with your run, if that front three are going to interchange and move quickly, Torres will struggle. There's 3 times against Newcastle. If Newcastle had delivered a better ball into the box, we'd have been in trouble, because Torres was absolutely nowhere.
I think I even highlighted that the first time I was on. With that ball over the top, you found it hard to deal with. So
we did, and I think that was the first goal, right, against Torres in August. If you look at it, his positioning's all kinds of wrong. He's then drawn into kind of the player. Once the player's away from him, like he's got nothing. He can't catch you. So we've got to defend against that, and it'll be interesting to see what he goes for, Unai Emery, in that holding pivot to kind of nullify that.
Which is a nice segue into your lineup, guys. Keep it brief because we are running on time, so I've got to try and move on.
Right, so here we go. Very quickly, I think Martinez will keep his place in the league. That seems to be the one going forward. He was outstanding against Newcastle. Matson, again, if you're playing power, you're playing because you need that pace. That's why it works, because he's good at covering. Same with Konza, and Cash is a certainty. We've got no other right back really, apart from Garcia. I'm hoping he gets rested on Thursday to be fully fit for this game. I think he's going to go with Bogard and Onana as double pivot for now. It could be Douglas Luiz if that's further thing. So that could change, and he may well throw him straight in, and I think he could do, because he knows how we play. But at the same time, I don't think any of the new signings are going to get special treatment. I think he's going to bed them in gently, and that worked on Thursday in the Europe against Fenerbahce. So I think we go with that. And then that front four, I think at the moment you don't change that. Against Fenerbahce and against Newcastle, they were outstanding. Like in the build-up play, the 1-2 touch stuff between them, there seems to be a real understanding developing. Again, my only criticism comes when we create chances. Can we put them in the back of the net? Because that's ultimately what we need. If we can score first in this game, I think we can win it. But if we concede, then and we're playing catch up, it's just, I don't know. Like I say, we've not been clinical in front of goal. Like, we beat Fenerbahce 1-0. Should have been 3 or 4. Beat Newcastle 2-0 in the end, but it could have been 3 or 4. First half, we had some really good moments and didn't capitalise on the chances. Again, we still win the game, so it doesn't really matter. But when you're being hypercritical and you're going in slightly better opposition, with pace behind you, you've got to take your chances, and that's where this game will be won and lost.
Nice, thank you for that, Gaz. Right, over onto the hat-trick quiz then, Simon. So what I've got 3 questions for you.
No pressure,
if you
mate.
get one wrong, I have a backup penalty injury time question for you as well. The questions get harder to go through. The third one is a very difficult question, if I'm honest. So we'll probably get to the 4 questions. I think. No, has anyone got 4? Has anyone got the 4?
Yes, mate. When I've done it, because I try and make it just a bit of fun. You've got mastermind like sort of thing. It is like a specialist subject. So, mate, basically, it's the tap-in is the easy question. The medium question is the curler from the edge of the box. And then the hat-trick question is the Thunder Bastard, the Thunderbolt from 30 yards. And then, obviously, the
Thunder Bastard 5,000.
I think I've gone quite light here. I actually think this is going to be quite.
Oh, there we go. Pressure's on now. I can't get these.
The third one, I'll give you multiple choice. So I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, give us multiple choice. That'd be nice.
Well, for next season,
it's been a long day already. I'm struggling.
I want to get little hat-trick quiz badges that we can send out to people if they get the hat-trick like that. That's what I want.
Do it.
The first question is a nice little tap-in. If you don't get this, mate, I'll question you. Villa won 4-0 against Brentford at Villa Park on the 23rd of October, 2022. There was a certain ex-Brentford player that scored the final goal in that game. Name that player.
Ooh. Now I'm questioning myself. Is it Ollie? Is it Ollie Watkins?
Of course it's Ollie, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, shit, did Conte get it? Did Conte
I was
get
going to
it?
say, it could have been Edgy Conte. I know what you mean, yeah.
It's like a B team you've got there.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so it's one. Nice tap in for you. Second one, this one's kind of inside the area, just cutting in. First time that Villa lost against Brentford ever was 3-0 in the Championship on the 31st of January 2017. There was a scorer in there called Yenaris, and there was a player that scored a brace. Who was that?
Fuck.
2017. God, I don't remember that.
2017.
So one player, so Yenaris scored one, and there was a score.
Nico Yenaris, yeah.
Yeah, and there was a player scored a brace.
Was this at Villa Park or at Gtech?
Nah, it's at Griffin Park, I think.
Griffin Park.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to think. 2017. That was such a long time ago. I was married then.
These were pre-COVID days. Where the land that time forgot.
His last name starts with a V.
A V?
Yeah.
Oh my God. His last name starts with V.
Okay.
I've gone.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Most people miss one. A certain. I'm going to butcher this. Lasse Vibe or Lasse.
Oh my God! You know what? I had it in my head, and I was just like, V. Oh, and I couldn't get Vitali out of my head. I was just like, no. Lasse Vibe.
It is Lasse Vibe. It is, yeah. I wasn't sure it was I was like, vibe.
Vibes. Lasse vibes.
Right. Good vibes.
Okay. So 1 from 2, but you had it in there, so that's okay. You kind of got some of your dignity back. So this one now is Perla from the edge of the box, going for a worldie like Morgan Rogers.
Thunder bastard.
Villa have played 24 times. Villa and Brentford have played 24 times in their history. How many games have Brentford won? I'm going to give you multiple choice.
Yeah.
So 6, 7, or 8.
Ooh. It's definitely one of them.
Yeah, it's one of them. I was gonna say 9. I had 9 in my head, so I'm gonna go 8.
6, mate.
Oh,
You want 6. Villa won 10. Villa won 10. Yeah.
Give me a bonus question anyway for the brace.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to give you the bonus question. Okay, so Villa drew 1-1 on the 28th of August 2021 at Villa Park. So Villa Brentford drew. Buendia equalised for Villa on 13 minutes, but who scored for Brentford to take the lead at 7 minutes in?
Oh, was it 2021?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Is it Mr. Tony?
It is Mr. Ivan Toney. Yes, well done, mate. Caught it back. Well done. Woo! Nice.
50%
right,
mate.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all. That ain't bad. I do with Gary. Gary ain't got a clue, but to be fair, I do give him like seriously hard questions. It's quite funny.
I can't believe I got the Vibe one wrong. Oh my God!
Mate, you were going to get something like how many bricks were used in the building of the Gtech stadium? There was no multiple choice. You just got an answer.
Right, brilliant.
So, just so we can skip along, so you can get back to your kebab. I'm actually quite jealous of your kebab, even though it is going to be cold. Back in the micro, mate. Just like a couple of minutes. Right, so now it's on to prediction time. So what we think for this game, I'm guessing you haven't got a pen and paper, so you can just use your hands. Just make sure you get home and away correct, and don't do it the other way. So this is Villa, and this is Brentford. Yeah, cool. Right, so me and Gaz will go first. Gary, let me think. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Oh shit! Simon, you gone for a Villa win. Gary, have you gone for a Brentford win?
No.
You have?
No, that because mate, my thing's mirrored. That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's the same. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I've gone for a home 2-1 win. Gaz, you've gone for a tight 1-0.
A tight 1-0. I think this game will be tight. I think there's
I think it will be tight.
No one's gone for the draw here. No one's gone for the draw.
No, mate, we have to win the game. Like, we have to win it. And just I think for us with where we are squad wise and players just coming into the team, you know, I expect, you know, us to make changes at 60 minutes and bring Tammy on and bring Dougie on and kind of, you know, maybe that could be the difference for us, you know, and I'd take a scrappy 1-0, just get over the line. I think it's important just to get the 3 points. I don't think we've going to have that freedom that teams have given us, and I do worry about the pace of your main man up top. If I'm honest, I think he's going to cause us problems. So it depends how we defend. That midfield's going to be crucial, and like I say, with you know Onana, just got to wrap him in cotton wool. Do you know what I mean? I just don't want any injuries, so let's just get through the game. Come on, come on, the Villa boys.
And Simon, you've gone for a 2-1 win. You're feeling quite buoyant and quite confident then.
Yeah, as I said, we play well against teams that want to come out and play football. So
yeah,
and obviously the 2 wins we've already got over you as well. Obviously you're a different team now. You're a different beast. But I feel like you're going to be really, really going for it because, as you say, you should be beating us. So we like to upset the apple cart. Just not against the teams that we should beat.
Yeah.
It'll be a last minute Igor Thiago absolute thunder bastard 5,000.
Harry, what are we going for here then, mate? Are we going for the 1-0?
Yeah, go for the 1-0. Mate, but there's still like 3 days left of the transfer window. Imagine if you're on Sky on Monday, Simon, and that news comes in that we're taking your main striker off you. After he scores a thunder bastard against us on Sunday. No, of course it's not happening. We can't afford it.
We can't afford anyone. It's ridiculous. Gaz, when's the goal?
The goal's going to be in the 62nd minute.
Can we just do this for shits and gigs?
Yeah, go on. If that makes you smile, mate. That was 69, Simon. If you're looking at a phone.
If you ever look at my ratings if analysis, my average. So if someone's had an average game, it's 69. So I'll just do 69 across the board. And if anyone's had a good game,
any substitutes come on 69, just straight across.
Anyway, brilliant. Thank you so much for coming. Oh God, I'm going to die. Thank you so much for your time. It's been brilliant to have you. Apologies.
No, thanks for having me again, boys. Always a pleasure.
We will be doing some live stuff with Simon on Sunday at the game. Gary will be going live on TikTok. We'll be doing like some various different things there. Still trying to work out exactly what the hell we're going to do. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Sunday. Be nice to have a beer. Looking forward to it.
Well, let's get it going.
Tune in, boys, because we'll do a live walk down to the ground. We'll do some score predictions again just to see if we feel any different. So that was my head. By the time we get to the game and the emotions,
we'll know a lineup by then as well. So we'll know more. Yeah,
I'm going to have a heart score prediction. So we'll do that again live and get some general content. It should be good fun. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
And also, you'll get to see Gary's legs as well because he's full kit.
Damn it, Simon!
He said he's going to wear a base layer. He said he's going to wear.
If he's got base layers, you've got to give him Jip. Come on.
No. It's going to be freezing.
I'll allow you to wear a coat for the game because it's going to be very, very cold for you Villa fans because you'll have nothing to celebrate. We'll be bouncing up and down nice and warm.
How about, right, I'll bring the base layers just to wear during the game because sitting still, right,
I'll allow it.
Freezing, but in actual, I'll full kit's all for. Yeah, stay tuned because I'm going to do a getting ready video and everything. It's going to be fun. Look, it's all for shits and gigs. That was to get to 5,000 followers on TikTok. We're on the road to 10. We want the road for 2K on YouTube. So if you want to see more of that, we'll put it on shorts as well. So hit that subscribe button and hit the follow button. Join us on the journey, man. It's all fun, right? This is crazy.
Jump on the grave train, baby.
Who would have thought a year ago, man, we'd be doing this? You know what I mean? Meeting up at a Villa Park to talk about football and like analysis and Sky appearances. Like, you know, that's if we can get you through the crowd, Simon, obviously, you know, because once this goes out, mate, you know, you're going to be.
Oh, no, I've got the security with me.
Yeah.
I'll do you some autographs. Don't you worry, boys.
Bring some signed pictures. We'll sell them outside the away end.
No worries.
Right, Dad, sing us out, mate.
Right. See you on Sunday, boys. And as always, every week we follow the boys in Claret and Blue. Peace.
Yeah.